cultural aspect, there were a number of aspects that stuck out to me as crucial to why the education system in Finland is so successful. The society as a whole cares for each individual, especially its children. Their needs are completely met, and the school do not merely educate them, but they care for the child as a whole. Each teacher is respected as a professional and trusted to do what is right. The equity of daycare services, after-school help, and a holistic approach to the child help shape what the education system is today in Finland. From an economic aspect, the term equity truly sums up the system in Finland. Funded from taxes, all healthcare is free, which means children get their medical needs met. Although this is important for all, this is particularly crucial when it comes to students with special needs because they get the physical, emotional, and social needs met from highly trained medical professionals. Each citizen's education is fully funded through university, which shows everyone that they actually can get a quality education without worrying about financial burdens. Teacher preparation programs are highly regarded, and they focus on training all teachers to be the professionals they can trust. Also, the education system has a strong vocational program, which allows everyone to train in over 150 different types of programs to educate them on the skills they need to become better members of society and the workforce. All in all, the Finnish system, they live a simple life. They do not have the biggest house or the nicest car. They are happy with what they have financially as a welfare society. From a political aspect, I believe the most important factors were a focus on always moving forward, broad goals, long-term reform, and a society of trust. The Finnish system of reform is long and in-depth, which helps everyone truly grasp what he needs to do to move forward. Even though it is slow, the reason that it is successful is that they evaluate, test, research, and slowly move in a forward direction. The goals they make for the system are broad and always for the professional teachers to have freedom to meet the needs of the students as learners without being told to change what they do every 2 years. It seems the political structure of multiple parties allows for them to have meaningful discussions rather than going back and forth between two parties getting almost nowhere. It seems the hidden political agendas are not prevalent in education in Finland, and they focus on what the children really need based on research and long-term reform strategies in place. Socially speaking, I believe the most important factors were a focus on collaboration, language development, and an individualized approach. Similar to what was mentioned before when speaking of culture, they focus on individual needs of every child. With all needs met, that means that they can truly diagnose, treat, and give the best education possible at each child's level and style of learning. The Finnish language is simple and easy to learn, which allows for each child to grasp it at an earlier age and less time in the classrooms needed for directly instructing them on language. There's also an expectation to learn other languages, especially English. When speaking of literacy, learning other language greatly improves overall fluency and comprehension skills. Also in the schools, teachers are expected and given time to productively collaborate. This allows for many different minds working on a common purpose, which allows greater learning for all. So now, we ask ourselves, what now? Here are 5 things that I believe we as educators today can do to strive to better education for all our students. The first aspect is teacher quality. We have great teachers, but we need to streamline programs that train teachers rigorously and extremely well. I believe this starts with teacher education programs. This is a huge undertaking that will provide great opportunities to help gain respect in the community and to better all school environments. Students deserve to have high-quality, well-trained educators to serve them, and we need to support those teachers in the classroom. Next up, we need long-term sustained reform. We want quick results, and in America we cannot seem to stick to one reform strategy for longer than a year. We need to emulate Finland with their broad goals in education, which allow for flexibility to find what really works and keep moving forward. We cannot keep this trend of changing what is expected from teachers year after year and expect them to feel trusted and respected. These goals must provide a vision and inspire all stakeholders to keep moving forward. Next up, we have equity. All students deserve the best opportunities to learn, no matter what circumstances they come from. We have to look at what we are doing and see if we are being equitable financially. We do a lot of great things, but I don't think they are optimum. Along with the sustained reform, we must commit to put all hidden agendas aside and really look into providing every opportunity for each of our children to learn. Next is an individual approach. Not all people are alike, and everyone is going to learn in different ways. Our systems need to be set up in a way that encourages schools to focus on each individual child and how they learn best. They need to care for them along with educating them. And last, we have trust. If teachers are trained well and we know they are doing what is best for children, we should allow them to teach. We beat down so many great teachers because of so many changes from the top down. They should be trusted to educate their students. Also, teachers should be trusted for the professionals they are. Too many decisions are made without consulting teachers, which only degrades the profession. Decision-making should be made with the teacher and student input being trusted above all else. So after all of this, I take you to my final thoughts.